Hey, what is up everybody? Biffers back with another Warframe video, and today I'm going to be doing my final Rathum needed for Firax Wraith. I've been told that there's like a fist weapon um, from zombies. That's what he told me. I don't know what they actually are. I haven't looked it up, so I'm just going to say, yeah, he's right, you know? And we're going to jump right into it. And this is probably all I'd be doing this entire video, and when I unlock Firax Wraith, I'll check it out, I'll look at it. um, and I'll consider using it if I like it. If not, whatever. Now, as you can see, I've got my Sauron class finally made, but the modifications aren't all there, and at the moment I'm using the Akvasto, but that's just because I want those to level up. So, oh yes, speed modifier. Okay, so basically, I've got. I completely forgot what I was going to say. Yep, that just happened. Um. Shoot, what was I gonna say? Alright, well. Man, that kind of bothers me. But, in this video, I'm gonna be just doing this, and I'll check out the... Oh, yeah. The only reason I have the Akvasto equipped is because, I just wanted to level those up. I wanted the XP that I'm getting from my melee kills to be mooched onto, onto the Akvasto. And that's where I wanted the levels to go to. And my Oberon, but, you know. This is actually kind of a problem. I probably shouldn't have chosen Oberon for my final Rathum. Probably should have stuck with Excalibur. But, we'll try it. I did end up getting a Berserker modification on my, Oh, yes, that is nice. You can see how much faster it attacks after a crit hit. Because that's, for those of you who don't know, that's what Berserker does. It increases your attack speed after, your melee attack speed after a crit hit for a number of time. And for me, it's 20% faster for like 16 seconds, I think. Because it's not fully upgraded. Fully upgraded, I believe it's like 30% for 24 seconds. But I'll have that maxed out, and probably by the next episode, and you'll be able to look forward to that. Now, I am recording this on the same day that I recorded the previous episode, so Zambies still isn't here. I don't know why he refuses to get online. He claims he's tired, but maybe that's because he does so many all-nighters. So, you know, that tends to happen. And then he complains when I go to sleep. It's like, you know, you should be asleep right now too. But yeah. That's just the way he is. Yeah, that combo is done so much faster when that happens. Yeah, this Berserker is amazing. Like, I mean, it's not the biggest of differences, but the attack speed just keeps them stunned, and it's nice to continually hit them. Plus, it really goes with the idea of Sauron, because the Ring of Power made him so overpowered. I mean, he was already an incredible warrior, and then when he got the ring back, whenever Celebrimbor stole it from him, for those of you who don't know the Loader lore and everything, I mean, I don't know everything, but I know enough. I want to know everything about it, but I highly suggest, if you don't think you're interested in it, check it out, because it is absolutely amazing. I didn't think I was going to be interested in it. I was like, maybe. I'll check it out. You know what? My friend really likes this stuff. The least I can do is check it out for him, because he enjoys it so much. Plus, at the time, I was starting a tabletop, my first tabletop actually, with him, and he was DM, and it was a Lord of the Rings theme. But I didn't know anything about Lord of the Rings or tabletopping or anything. I didn't have any fantasy medieval kind of style role-playing experience. So what I did was I went and watched the Loder trilogy and I watched the Hobbit trilogy, um, and I fell in love with them, you know. And I started playing Shadow of Mordor recently, and you know you saw that on my channel. Although that series is pretty much coming to a close. Actually, really and truly, it has come to a close, unless I can figure out how to reset my story. If I can figure out how to reset my story, then I will absolutely do an entire playthrough. Oh.
That can't feel good.
Wow, that was dumb. But you know, the idea of Sauron was like, with that ring of power, whenever it fell off of Celebrimbor's hand and onto Sauron, and it fell onto him, and he was able to wear it, because like literally what happened was Celebrimbor was about to defeat Sauron, but he had his hand well, he was over Sauron, ready to strike him down, and then the problem was the ring was made to fit Sauron's finger, because Celebrimbor made it for Sauron, but he figured out that Sauron was evil and stole it from him. Now, he's getting ready to strike him, the ring falls off, he whips the ring, and all of the... Okay, and all of a sudden, Sauron is his maximum power, because the ring is connected to him. It's like I don't know how to describe it, because I'm still kind of new to the series, but it's like let's give me a bit to think. It's probably gonna be pretty silent commentating for now. Okay, so the whole idea of the Loder trilogy is to destroy the One Ring, because in the beginning of the trilogy we see that I think it was 2,500 years that Sauron was defeated, and then 2,500 years later, well, actually, if you want to be specific, it was 2,420 years later, or no, 440 years later, because that's when like the Hobbit series takes place, because the Hobbit was a prequel, but it came after the original trilogy, and basically that was when Sauron came back. He was called the Necromancer because they didn't know who he was, and they didn't realize it was him. I think that's kind of how it went. Please, if any of you are knowledgeable in this, correct me in the comments. And the idea was he was coming back because the ring wasn't destroyed, because when he was quote-unquote killed in that battle 25,000 years ago, or not 25,000, 2,500 years ago, the ring wasn't destroyed because man had come in contact with the ring, and we all know how power crazed man is, including myself. That's just how it is. We're power crazed. I mean, there's no denying that. Anyways, that was the idea, and he didn't want to destroy the ring. The king of Gondor at that time is who the ring came into contact with, and he didn't destroy the ring, and so Sauron ultimately didn't get destroyed, because that ring, he lives in that ring, and that ring lives in him. So if he dies, he's still alive because the ring is there. But if the ring gets destroyed, and Sauron isn't in full form, then actually, to my knowledge, if the ring gets destroyed, period, he just completely dies. He's dead. And the only way to destroy the ring is to throw it into the fires of Mount Doom in Mordor, which is Sauron's home, because that's where the ring was made, was in the fires of Mount Doom. And it's just a really, really, really cool series. And that was my idea of modeling this after that. I wanted to model a character after Sauron, because you never get to my knowledge, you don't get to play as Sauron in any of the games, and honestly, I think that would be kind of lame, because, you know, they would have to change the story, because usually the character that you play as wins and succeeds, you know, so that would be changing the storyline of Loader. And it's just an interesting concept and idea, and I deeply enjoy it. And you should check it out if you haven't. If I was wrong on any of that, please correct me, because I want to be correct. I don't enjoy being wrong. I don't enjoy being corrected, but, you know, actually, no, I do enjoy being corrected as long as you're a knowledgeable person and actually know what you're talking about. But, you know, if you go and say some gibberish that's total crap and I can tell, I'm gonna not listen to you, because that's just a waste of my time. That's what it is. I hate this stupid person that teleports constantly. And I remember in one of my previous videos I was talking about how I hated Garish, Executioner Garish, because he was the guy who would always one-shot me. Turns out I was wrong. Executioner Garish is one of the easy ones to kill. No, I said Goroth. Goroth was the one that I hated because he was the one that always one-shot me. But no, Goroth is one of the easy ones to kill. Executioner Nock is one of the easy ones to kill. And Executioner Doc Thul, which is the one that Zambies thought he hated because she teleports and makes clones of herself. And she doesn't. It's this one, and I can't read her name because I don't know what it says. And that was one of her clones. Great. But when I kill her, I will tell you her name. This is her. Harkonar. Executioner Harkonar is the one Zambies hates because she has a one-shot sniper, and she's got this teleporting ability and this cloning ability, and he just doesn't like that, and she teleports away every single time you start to damage her, and I am in agreement with that. But it's just a pain. Yeah, there she goes. If you can back her up into a wall, she's dead. Alright. You're the legit one. No, I want to kill you. I will. There she is. Oh no, this is Doc Thul. Okay. That's an easy one. But yeah, I mean, look at how much faster I attack this now that I have that crit hit timer. And you can see it at the upper right, it's counting down. That's how much longer I have to the speed. It's just so much nicer. But I performed my favorite combo there at the end. And now without that speed, look at how much slower it is. So, it's just a nice, good modifier. If you have it, or you have a chance to get it, without paying platinum for it, never, ever buy things in platinum, when it comes to mods. Like, if it's a mod, don't pay platinum for it. If it's, let's see, if it's a prime part, it depends on the prime part. You should really educate yourself in the wiki. By far, definitely do some research there. Oh, and I'm out of time. I'm not going to be able to finish this Rathum in time, but I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bithor out. Remember to leave a like and subscribe.